All right. There we go.
What up?
You always worry I don't hit that applause button at the right time.
You got it.
Two. All right, here we go. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brick World, and good morning, panel. Question mark?
Yeah. What do you call it, a panel? There's only one of us.
Man. So all right, just so everybody knows, Brick Babe is a little under the weather.
Yeah.
She's doing okay, but she's a little under the weather. And look, safety first. Your health comes before good morning, Brick World. Now, most times, this woman would just push it, and then I'd be in the background being like,
Why?
What are you doing? But you know what? I'm proud of her. She actually told me, she's like, I need to rest.
That's good.
I push myself, and I was like, holy cow! Hold on a second.
Yeah.
There we go. Hold on, wait.
You finally got it, huh?
She's probably watching right now, like, Hive, you son of a. Anyways, so yes, we wish her well.
Yes.
I'm sure she'll probably be back next week. No issues. Anyways, DrewDawg is still on life quest. So I was actually thinking about reaching out to him.
Life quest, that's a good one.
And being like, hey brother, just wondering. I mean, we wanted to give you a little space, but I think it's been around 4-ish, probably longer, 4-ish months.
Yeah. Because we took a little hiatus for a month, and then
Oh wait, because we were gone for a couple months.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's been a couple months since we've come back.
Right.
And he was gone at least a couple months before that. I don't know. I feel like it was even longer. I don't know. I can't keep track of these things. But anyways, we all know Drew is out there, doing his life thing. Quarter Brick, Jay is on vacation right now.
Yeah.
And
Ghost Mamba is ghosting.
Ghost Mamba.
No, I don't know where he's dealing with some stuff, I'm sure.
Well, if anybody knows, because I don't have an actual physical sigfig of him yet. I have like the little Ghost Mamba in the intro. He actually is the one that came up with the Ghost Mamba name too. Anyways, yes. So today, LegoLongoria and I are going to hold down the show.
Yeah, let's do it. The show must go on, right?
That's please, everybody, be nice, I guess. Is that the right word I'm thinking of? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. Laugh at us. But first of all, before we get into the show any further, I wanted to give a round of applause for all of you, because we love all of you. Every last one of you. And as I like to do, I like to give an applause out there for all the lurkers and anybody else that might be doing anything. I got to watch what I say on Good Morning Brick World. So here's an applause for all of you. There we go. I appreciate all of you. Okay. So today's show is going to be about CMF. And I keep wanting to say CMFs. But it's, is
it kind of like saying Legos? You can't say CMF.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes you do. It's like saying mocks. It's okay. You could still, it stands for my own creations or creation.
Right. Or creation. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's the proper etiquette for that, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be talking about CMF series today. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of history in case they don't know. Then we're going to go run through just a ton of different CMF series and pictures and stuff like that. Kind of, talk about them, see like, ooh, that one's my favorite or whatever. If anybody's got any opinions about any of the ones we see, definitely throw it out there in the chat. If you do have a personal favorite series, fig, let me know. Yeah. The thing though, when I was looking up a little bit of information about the CMF series, most stuff just wanted to talk about minifigures in general. And I was like, no. We've had a separate show for minifigures. This one's about the CMF series specifically. And I got to tell you, I mean, I already, I knew this because it's not like I haven't bought the stuff, but it's kind of interesting, when you sit back and look at it from afar and how there's the regular CMF series, right? And then Lego has done their own still CMF series, but in a separate branch, like the space branch, right? But then, of course, they've gone into the IP CMF series, Marvel, Disney, D&D. There's a bunch. Yeah. So it's very interesting you know, the whole entire history and collectible part of the CMF. So I thought it'd be a good day to talk about them and see, throw out our opinions and whatnot. Yeah, we talked about the missing crew. Let's get into the bulletin board.
Okay.
So first of all, want to say thank you as always to the replay gang.
Yes.
You continue to show me how strong your replay game is. Much appreciated. Please support the co-host. No, support all the co-hosts.
Yes, no, all of
but
us,
yeah, I'm just joking around. The information to all their stuff is in the description below. If you would like to support me, you can do all kinds of stuff. Become a subscriber, become a member, throw out a super chat. We have like all these little things we give out to members and super chats. Or just think about the show before you go to bed at night. You know, Did you learn anything from Good Morning Brick World? I don't know. You know, when you have dinner with fam, you know, bring us up, talk about us. Say, yeah, today it was just Hive and LegoLongoria.
And they did a great job.
They held it down. All right. Okay. If you would like your sigfig to be in the intro or any other videos that I do on this channel, sometimes I do stop motions that have a minute. Sometimes I do like city updates. Sometimes just whatever. But they're always in the intros. Every once in a while, I might swap some around in the intros. Like you might not see it in this one, but it'll be in next week's or vice versa. Just because I keep forgetting to do a new count, but I know I've got to be at least close to 55 sig figs. So it's getting harder and harder to cram everybody into one intro. Speaking of the intros, for long time watchers, I'm sure they've seen a lot of connections. I always talk about lore, you know, little Easter eggs out there. You might see some minifig and be like, man, that looks like somebody. I wonder who that is, because I might not have a name next to it. Or you might see maybe me holding a Sith holocron. You never know. You don't know what you're going to see out there. But I am looking forward to October because every year, I want to say at least for the past 3 to 4-ish years, I do like a spooky intro with all the sig figs. One year, zombies pretty much slaughtered every one of us. I think I had a couple people on a rooftop popping off shots. I don't know. Like one year I had us all in a graveyard. I can't remember, but yeah, I always look forward to that stuff. Oh yeah, because one year I had us in a battle with a bunch of creatures and stuff. That was fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yes, if you would like your sig fig to be in these types of intros, you can send it to the PO box in the description below. Let's see here. There was something I kind of wanted to share, something a little different. But before I share that, I wanted to remind everybody, I don't do these often, but I do have a poll up. Nobody make any jokes. I have a poll up saying, do you collect CMF?
At this age?
It's a yes or no question. I know you can. When I say do you collect them, you don't have to collect them like religiously, like everyone, just in general. Do you collect them? But yes, I do have a poll out there if you would like to put your opinion out there. And yeah, we'll see what it is at the end of the show. So the thing I wanted to show everybody was, my friend Iceberg sent me something that he got to appear in on the Lego. I'm assuming the website as well, but this is the Lego YouTube page. And I'm not going to play it all. I'm just going to play a little bit. I don't want to get hit with copyrights. I don't know, Lego.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to like be like, oh, that Hive guy, he can't be doing that. But it is really cool. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Let me just get all this set up here. Let's see the screen. You got to make sure we got some volume on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me get rid of this thing here. All right. Here we go. Oh, well, I'll just say what it is. Massive mosaic popping out of the frame Lego Marvel Brickverse challenge. So we're just going to watch like a little bit of it.
Imagine a Lego masterpiece that transforms depending on how you view it. I'm Preston, a YouTuber and Marvel superfan. Welcome to the Lego Marvel Brickverse Challenge, where I get to join forces with some of the most amazing Lego creators in the world. Together, we'll prove that the greatest superpower in the Marvel Universe is imagination.
That is not the most powerful thing in the Marvel Universe, by the way.
One of the coolest things about the Marvel Universe are the heroes and the villains. But imagine if we could bring them together at the same time. I know just the master builder who could turn this idea into...
All right, I'm going to pause this for just a second, just in case. I don't know. I might not get hit with copyright if I pause it for a second. This is pretty interesting. And as you've seen in the beginning, there was more than just Iceberg. There's a few other people that will probably, I'm assuming, be in this. But let's continue.
Reality.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Mel.
All right, Mel, I've got an insane challenge for you. I need you to create a Lego build where you can see not only the hero side, but the villain side of the story.
Challenge accepted.
Good luck, because this one's going to be crazy difficult.
All right, friend. I'll see you soon.
All right, everybody. So definitely go check that out.
Yeah, interesting.
Go watch. Go give it some views. Go give it some love. And go see what Mel, aka Iceberg Bricks, did. And while you're at it, go follow Iceberg as well. I'll leave it up to you to follow Lego. That's your choice, but please go follow Mel. Anyways, yeah, that is the bulletin board, everybody. That is the bulletin board. Before we get into the highs, hellos, how are you, and good mornings, I just wanted to check on you, Andrew. How are you doing? How was your week?
Good, man. Doing good, man. Just it's the third week of school, so we're just getting into the school thing. Of course, the older daughter already brought home a cold.
Oh,
so that's
really?
That's
dude.
That's
Didn't school just open like last
yeah.
week?
That's that's what happens every year. But she's doing good. Yeah, we're just doing that. Getting back into the routine, trying to get back into that routine.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
Yeah,
I mean, the only reason I know about school being back in session or whatever you want to call it now is just mainly because I'd be out driving and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, now there's school buses everywhere. Great.
Yeah, look out for those.
Like, why don't you just walk to school, kid? I mean, I'm just kidding.
We did. I never rode the bus.
All right, I walked uphill both ways, man.
Yeah, both ways in the snow.
In the snow. Right. I have a broken back. All right. Anyways, all right. Let's go ahead and get into the highs, hellos, how are yous, and then we'll get into the rest of the show. Let me see something here real quick. I'm trying to get some ambiance here for us.
Oh yeah,
some ambiance.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, not too hard. All right. Rob Claxton, what's going on, Rob Claxton? Good morning to you. Says good morning, Brick Road. Hope y'all are doing well. We are. We're doing just peachy. Brick Hive, we're gonna go right past that guy. Papa Trip, good morning to you,
what
my
up,
friend. It's good morning, Bruck World friends. Rob C, hope you're well, buddy. Right on. It warms my heart how well the chat gets along with each other, or sometimes disagrees and fights with each other. You know what I mean? Sometimes stuff is interesting. My bricks and me. Good morning, Brick World. Good morning, panel and chat. Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Stickler in the house says, "Good morning, Brick World, folks. It's my birthday today. What?
Happy birthday.
Man, happy birthday, Stickler. Says, hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. I hope you are as well, my friend. I always tell everybody, I mean, look, whatever holiday is your favorite, that's fine. But for me, my favorite holiday is my birthday. And everybody else, that should be your favorite too, because this is the day to celebrate your birth.
Yeah.
Your existence. Because what else would matter if you weren't here? I mean, I'm just saying that shouldn't be an ego thing either. Mayo Hosco in the house. It's your boy JP. What's up, Mayo? How you doing, my friend? Look at it. Gene's versions out there. Good morning,
what
Gene.
up, Gene?
How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Says everyone wake up. That's right. That's Gene, man. Smokey.
Smokey,
what's going on, Smokey? Says good morning, Brick folks, friends, and hosts. Yes, good morning to you as well. Bricks by Dre in the house.
What up?
Says, good morning, Brick Road. Happy Sunday to host and chat. Same to you, my friend. Same to you. Cajun A-Fall, what's up? Says good morning, everybody.
What's up?
Moto's out there lurking. Appreciate your lurks, my friend. I love that Brightest Witch Bricks made up the hashtag a long time ago for me. He says hashtag let me lurk. Because I was always like, yeah, I just mostly lurk most of the time. Pink Wheels, what's going on? Good morning to you. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling well. Christine in the house. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Brick World. Pre-birthday wishes to Stickler Bricks. Pre-birthday wishes? Did I miss something? Wasn't it today? Did you say today was it? It doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm just gonna confuse myself. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. I see moments of the magic out there. What's going on? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. UBrick is a Force Ghost builder. he's a mystery, an enigma. I almost wanted to tell everybody about what was going on in our Good Morning Brick Road chat, but I don't know if that's like a secret kind of thing or not. But with the Lego, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, we ain't got time for that. Get Cooped. What's going on, Get Cooped?
What
How you doing, my friend? Everybody go sub to Get Cooped for the latest leaks, the latest Lego leaks. Let's see here. Where we there's a. Oh, look, Pinkwell says there's a nasty back to school cold going around.
Yeah, there is.
I'm like,
there always is.
I mean, I'm just like, kids, wash your hands.
Yeah, don't touch each other. For like the first month, just don't even get close.
Look, I can't even get adults to do that. I'm not gonna ask kids. Anyways, where are we going? Where are we at? Scott's Blocks in the house says, hey, Lego peeps. Good morning, Scott. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Who else is out there? There's Dude Jude. What's going on, Dude Jude? Good morning to you. Let's see who else is out there. I know I saw some other names when I was scrolling up through the chat. Oh, there we go. Rapture Raccoon in the house says I never have opinions. Look, opinions are good, and you know what? Not everybody's gonna like each other's opinions. It's like, so what? I mean, look, this is a much broader conversation, but yes, there are things that are severe that could ruin friendships, relationships, whatever you want to say, depending on how severe the differences are. You know what I mean? But for most part, I think it's a matter of like, if you disagree on something and it's like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Like, we know who we are. Like, we know there's no malice or anything behind it. We just clearly see things differently,
right, and
are able to move on or at least make a show about it and then complain. All right, anyways, but it's good to see you, Rapture. Let's see here. I see Hobby Hooligan out there. It says, boom, good morning, fam. What's buzzing? I feel like most of us might be buzzing, but good morning to you, Hobby.
Hope so.
Good to see you. Yeah, it's a buzzing Sunday morning. I see Brick Dynasty out there. What's going on, my friend? It's good to see you. Says good morning. Where are we? I think. Moments that says I don't have a sigfig. Well, I mean, I feel like you would have some sort of wizard type of fig. But yeah, man, you should make one. Gene says, do you put costumes on all of us? Not really. The one when all of us got attacked, I dismembered most of us. Whether it was heads, feet, torsos, like we were spread all over the place. I feel like once in a blue moon, I might do something sometimes randomly. I think like Big Nate one time, I kept putting different hats on him. I don't know, maybe like a jetpack or something. Sometimes some sigfigs have things that go with them or revolve around them generally. Whether maybe it's a color, a droid,
right?
Whatever it could be anything. You know what I mean? They're random, but they're also patterned. But
that would take a lot to put everybody in costume. 65 of them.
Oh, dude, oh my God.
Don't get that started.
The setting up takes a little while. The filming doesn't take that long because it's not
Right.
a long video. The editing takes quite a while because I have to put everybody's names in and then like put all the different sections, blend them together, and I mean music and like so. Yeah, I mean it's not like a real quick process, but anyways. But no, not generally, Gene. Do I put costumes on you guys? Where am I at? I have a lot of favorite CMFs. Right on. Slope Mossic. That will be what? I don't know what I'm saying right now. I hope I'm not saying bad stuff. Brian, what's up? How you doing? Good morning to you. Let's see here. I swear to God, dude, you guys killing me. Fall Equinox in the house. Good morning, Autumn. How you doing?
Morning.
It's good to see you. All right, I think I got to the bottom of the chat.
Oh wow.
Hobby says some have comedic accessories. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like, if you really, like I said, if you watch this long enough, and you're paying attention, you're not just blankly staring at the intro, and you're actually like looking around. I mean, dude, I put all I love like subliminal type of placements and stuff like that. I mean, ever since I started drawing when I was little, I would like, and not every drawing, but like a lot of my drawings, like I'll put almost anything in there that nobody will even see most of the time, except for me, unless I tell somebody. Anyways, do you count the gumball machine as a CMF collection? No. I'm talking about like how they package it as a CMF series. You know what I mean? Now, if they labeled that gumball machine CMF series 20, whatever number they're on, 7, 6, I'm not sure, 8.
It's 20. Well, the next one would be 28, wouldn't it? The last one was 27, or was it 26?
Huh? I'm just kidding. Gene's version says, "Oh my God, I just noticed LegoLongoria Whataburger cup represent." You know what? I can tell you this about Whataburger because I dealt with Whataburger. I grew up
on Whataburger.
Well, I dealt with them in Florida, and they're okay.
It's not the same.
They're okay.
You got to have it in Texas. That's where it originated from. So
I feel like if you're not keen on mustard and onions, you're gonna hate Whataburger.
Well, you can tell them to take that off. You know that, right? You don't have to have it with mustard and onions.
I mean, that's
their whole slogan is like
that's how they're coming, man. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna go Chick-fil-A, you're not getting a burger. Which, by the way, that's a whole nother discussion we need to go down one day because
they do sell fish sandwiches sometimes on Lent, but yeah, Chick-fil-A does.
That is so bizarre to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to get into the Chick-fil-A discussion. And everybody's going to be like, "Yeah, we don't want to get political." No, that's not what I'm talking about at all. I'm talking about how I used to not go there because they weren't open on Sundays.
They're still not open on Sundays, yeah.
I know. But one day, Mrs. Hive and Lil Hive wanted to go there
on Sunday.
No, just wanted to go there. Probably I don't know what it was. It doesn't matter. The point is, like, they thought I was gonna be like, put my foot down, like, no, we're not going there. And I was like, no, it's if you guys want to go, we'll go. I mean, I was like, I'm not that, like, whatever,
Yeah.
Dude. And I went there and it was just like magical. It was like, oh, the service was like the best.
Oh yeah, the My Pleasure
operating service I've ever seen. Well, I mean, like, you see this insane line through drive-through, right? But it just goes like clockwork. But we went inside. And it was the first fast food place I've ever been at where like somebody came and like refilled our drinks and and brought our food. It was like being at a restaurant almost.
Yeah. No, they're top notch on their service for sure.
Yeah. So I said I wasn't going to tell that story, but there I went. I told the story. Little side note though about Whataburger. I used to think it was called Water.
Yeah.
Water, like with an accent. Just
right.
Like they're from Boston or something. Like, yeah, let's go to Whataburger. You mean Whataburger? No, Whataburger.
Yeah, that's just how it's pronounced.
Let's get in the car. Let's get in the car and go to Whataburger.
But if you want to, it's what a burger. But yeah, that's where I'm from. It's Whataburger. It just it just flows. It just goes into one little.
I know. I just feel selfish as an American that other people talk weird. You know what I mean? Like my friends from across the pond, when they're all like, "Yeah, let's get in the garage."
The garage, yeah.
I'm like, You mean the garage? Huh? Huh? Anyways, all right. That's enough of that. Oh, wait. We got through the bulletin board. We got through the good mornings, the highs, hellos, and how are yous. Well, I guess you know what that means. You know, when news breaks, we fix it.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, we got a hard hat now.
What's up?
We got a little symbol now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got all kinds of great noises on this thing. I just, you know, sometimes I forget which ones to use, which buttons they are. Yeah. That's one of my favorites. Anyways, yes, the news. Let's get into some news, everybody. Lego Ideas, August 15th update. K-pop Demon Hunters join in. So I saw some people really cheering this on. I'm a little lost, everybody. But it says another 3 projects yesterday have reached 10,000 supporters goals on Lego Ideas. This now brings the total up to 128. Really? You know, I remember somebody talking about a long time ago how they needed to raise the supporters now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just because there's so many people clearing the 10,000 mark. Does anybody have any opinions on that?
Yeah, it seems like there's been more that have been clearing the 10,000. It used to be, you know, here and there.
I mean, and I don't know if I care or not. I mean, because it's cool, but I feel like it's going to like flood too many. And I don't know how long of a process it is to try and go through some of these. So I don't know if anybody's got any opinions on that, but I remember somebody talking before. I mean, this was a while back, talking about how it needed to go more than 10,000 now because there's just too many. See, there's a good mix of original ideas as well as something that's pretty popular right now with K-pop Demon Hunters. I mean, that's pretty sweet looking. I don't really know much about it.
Yeah, I don't know about,
you know. Look, cool. I respect this build, okay? But dude, I was joking around the other day about how a sundial is coming. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I used to joke around about the VCR, but now I've gone past that. I'm like, yeah, sundial. Soon it's going to be like 2 rocks to make a fire, like caveman days or something. Like that's what you're going to build. Like, dude, what are we doing here? We should be going forward.
Yeah, I don't know why we're going backwards. None of the kids are going to know what the heck any of this stuff is.
And look, I'm just a big dumb white guy, man. What is this thing? What are you even doing with it? Cipher. Like cipher machine. Like I know what decipher means, but like, does this mean like where you make labels? It doesn't matter. Okay. You guys.
Why are we going backwards?
I don't know what's going on, man. Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy, Pieces of the Past, official trailer. Yeah, not walking into that copyright trap. Mm-hmm. But you should go watch it. Dude, I need this fig. I just don't want to pay a couple $100 for a minifig. Lego One Piece The Going Merry Pirate Ship giveaway on X. Really? Dude, this ship is hot.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. And I feel like when this goes on sale somewhere, it's going to be even more hot. Yeah, good stuff. Good. Really? One fortunate person will receive a Lego One Piece The Going Merry Ship, blah, blah, blah. How to enter. Follow them. Repost. Comment. Thank you, Mary. When will we be drawn in August? August what? I'm not clicking on that. All right, well, you guys saw what it is. Lego Ideas August 14th update. Count at 125. All right, we're going back a little bit, but we're not going to go through all these. But this does look nice. I appreciate that roof.
Yeah,
this little garden area. It's very nice. Minifig scale. Very beautiful. All right, what we got here? The latest Lego news at Promo Bricks. New Lego Batman video game. First pictures from Gamescom. I mean, you know, even though I like the Lego games, I feel like, you know, you kind of know in a way what you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ninja Talk podcast, 11 episodes already on air. Well, there you guys go. Let's just, for the Ninjago fans, let's see what's going on here. Our first Ninja Talk podcast, hosted by Phil and Justin, has been on air since May and can be heard wherever podcasts are available. 11 episodes of the duo are now live, with the next episodes releasing next Wednesday. A total of 20 episodes are planned for the first season. Wow. Another new podcast series by Lego fans for Lego fans will follow in the fall, with different hosts changing locations and changing interviewees. Some will also be live, including from Bricking Bavaria 2025 and we don't want to wait just yet. A little excitement is essential. So yeah, guys, go check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah. We like to try and share the love around here. Lego Voyagers video game will be released on September 15th.
Another video game. Yeah.
Dude. That's good. The comments on the new Lego Star Wars Death Star still ever vesting. The post was originally supposed to cover the previously released UCS Death Star models from 2005 to present, but somehow the discussion in the feedback column is turning to readers' expectations for the €1,000 set and the licensed series. One of the commenters is Marcus. He created a Lego mock UCS Death Star 2025 on the platform Rebrickable. The mini diorama consists of only 161 pieces. The building instructions can be downloaded for free from Rebrickable. So if you can't afford the $1,000,
hey, you get on that. There you go. It's about the same.
Look, we're not going to get into it, but yes, there has been a lot of talk around this. A lot of different opinions about, but I will say consistently, I think most people, even if they like it, they agree about the price. I mean, look, a toy company, not a collectible necessarily company, you know what I mean? Where you can buy like a statue or bust or some type of more limited work of art. But a toy company, selling $1,000 set is kind of bold,
Yeah. It's
ballsy. Yeah. I mean, it better be rocking out. New Lego store in Berlin. Good for you, Germany. Got another Lego store. Okay. Micro Rocket Launchpad exclusive voucher code. Oh, my watch just made a noise. Okay. Oh, it's telling me I'm lazy. Need to get up and walk around and stuff. So here it is. Here it is, our exclusive voucher code for your purchase in the Lego online shop. The Lego shop team has provided us with the host of voucher codes for the Lego 40712 Micro Rocket Launchpad set. The individual voucher codes are valid from August 14th. The promotion runs until August 31st, but only while supplies last. A minimum purchase of €200 and the Lego online shop is required. So what is this just for you guys over there?
Well, that's lame.
Or they're just saying like that's how much it cost over there.
We should try it.
I'm not doing it right now, but
yeah, do it live.
I mean, the thing I don't understand is I understand that different countries are different in different ways or whatever, but I don't know. I'm just talking out of my butt right now, but I feel like if they can do a promotional type thing like that over there, they should be able to do the same thing over here. And it's not like it's a McDonald's where you got different franchise owners kind of doing what they want. No, Lego's like supposed to be the same across the board as far as the Lego stores go and then the online shops go. I understand some things may cater to different Lego stores in different regions, different countries. Maybe you got different pictures, you know what I mean? Or different types of stuff according to maybe the country or something like that. But this is a promotional thing for Lego sets or Lego builds. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like, that should definitely be across the board. And watch, it probably is. I'm just, ranting.
Now you're just ranting about it for no reason.
Well, it wouldn't be the
like
first
we
time.
are. It's up there.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Harry Potter, Space Baby. What? And again, I'm hoping, you know, is this because
Now we got to do like conversions and we have a conversion calculator on the side.
Look, nope. So look, the
Oh.
German Lego online shop.
Oh,
So look, this could be different, maybe, because this was a very specific thing. And maybe Germany just had like a new stock of them. I don't know, man. I'm just like,
you would think if we sold out, then everybody sold out, right? Germany has their own little stock of baby
Germany.
Lego.
Wow, who would have thought Germany just rose up like that? I mean, let's see here. Billund and the yellow Lego bicycle. Really? If you've ever been to Billund, sorry, I haven't, but I know some people that have. You've probably seen it, the yellow Lego bicycle, or more specifically, the eye-catching yellow bicycle all over, or bicycles all over the city. Sometimes you can see them parked on the side of the road. Sometimes people are whizzing by the streets. If you look closely, you'll notice a Lego sticker and a number on each bike. But what are they for? Quite simply, the bikes are available to employees so they can get from A to B faster. Dude, isn't that sweet? You know how many bikes of mine got stolen in Key West, Florida? I can't even, I lost count. Whether to get an appointment or on time or to quickly cycle to the cafeteria during their lunch break to prevent them from simply disappearing. The bikes are, of course, locked. Oh, anyone who wants to use them must have first obtained appropriate key for that particular bike. Well, I mean, okay. I mean, that seems like
you have to be an employee.
I mean, but what about when you're in trouble? I don't know. I guess you definitely got to bring them back then.
Yeah, like what if you drive it home or ride it home?
I don't know.
Drive it home, ride it.
But yeah, there you go. Lego bikes, everybody. Billund. Moving on. So we got Brick Clicker here. Go sub to Brick Clicker. This isn't exactly new. He posted this on the 2nd of August, but I don't remember us really covering it or even talking about it. Mm-hmm. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty nice. Yeah. You know, these guys, they're okay. That's pretty cool. And I'm generally not a fan of brick built animals. But that came out looking really good. So good job. Oh wow. I forgot how it was. Yeah, that's good too.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. We did discuss this a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. This just isn't, it's not my thing.
I'm not into it. I don't know what I thought they were gonna do, but when I saw this, it just didn't catch my eye. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, I really want to run out and get that.
It just makes me think of like, and look, I am an artist, okay? So I just want to at least understand some aspects of art. But yeah, I'll go to a museum sometimes, and just some paintings I look at, and I'm just like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this would be one of those where, like, art is subjective. You know, so some people might be like, man, this thing's hot. I'm just like, yeah. This even more.
It just seems like, I mean, and I don't mean this in any way, but it just seems like it would be in a 13-year-old kid's room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like right next to a poster of your favorite basketball player. It's, I don't know. It just seems that's what I get from it.
For me, especially this is like the equivalent of a Technic car for me. It's full of holes. It's all jaggedy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Yeah, that's the news, everybody. Let me get rid of a couple things here real quick. I'm gonna get stuff ready for the CMF. And I wanted to check on the chat as well. Also, going to check on this poll real quick. We got 33 votes. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, 34 votes. And 76% say they do collect CMF. 24% say no. Interesting. Yeah. Very interesting.
Those 24% are probably more sane than the 76% because we're having to chase those all the time.
Look, man, I don't judge, and I try and stay to other people's affairs. Sorry, I'm skimming down the chat here real quick, just making sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, there's somebody I haven't seen in a little bit. Shy time is my time. Whoa. What is going on, Shy? Good morning to you.
Morning.
How are you doing? We got Brick Jada out there. It says, "Oh, hoy, hoy." What's up, Brick?
What up?
Good morning, man. I hope you're doing well. In-N-Out is still better. Look, the problem with you guys and your whole In-N-Out stuff is, unfortunately, I feel like, and look, I lived in San Diego. It's been a long time, but it's not like I haven't been in California. I feel like you guys are a little limited. You guys are a little limited because California is California, but over here, it's called the East Coast, you know? So there's different places and different varieties of grocery stores and fast food places and restaurants. I mean, so is In-N-Out good? Yeah, it's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Is it the best? I don't know. That's a bold statement. I'm not even sure what the best is, honestly. I guess everybody, let's do it. What throw your
wow.
throw your comment out there. What do you think the best fast food place is?
Yeah.
And I said fast food, not Five Guys, nothing like that.
That's
fast food,
right?
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I just need a second here because I'm going to throw out one, and it's probably going to be wrong, but I'm going to be the closest possible. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. Some people will really make fun of me for this, but I'm trying to choose between Arby's and Taco Bell, and maybe Sonic.
Oh, okay. Sonic, I got you. I'm with you on Sonic.
Well, because Sonic isn't just about food, man. The drinks.
Oh yeah.
And the crushed ice, like they got the whole combo. And when I say drinks, because look, I'm a diabetic, so I can't just be just drinking whatever soda. You know what I mean? So they have so many diet sodas. I'm like, oh my god. Anyways, okay. Yeah, but look, Shy is all about some In-N-Out. So
I like cool. In-N-Out. The options. There's just not a lot of options there.
Right.
In-N-Out.
The fries usually make a big difference too, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you got some good seasoned fries, if you got some good seasoned curly fries, which is what Arby's has, they get me with that and the roast beef. But you know, ciphers are fun to learn, but a rabbit hole for sure. I blame Gravity Falls for my interest. Gravity Falls. You know how I got into Gravity Falls was Lil Hive. And then I found out Gravity Falls is technically tied into Rick and Morty, which
really?
Yeah, maybe research it even more, dude. It's really brilliant. It's a real brilliant show. It's just it's in a cartoon form, but like a lot of the subtext and themes and stuff, man, are pretty wild. Because they deal with like multiverses and time and stuff like that. Lonely One Kenobi out there says, "I'll take a micro Death Star over the real one."
Definitely cheaper.
That is the $1,000 set from 2035. Oh my god.
That's a good one.
That is the comment right there. Because dude, this is something I bring up from time to time about like inflation as a general, and the monetary system and fractional banking, where money comes from, all this stuff, and shrinkflation and inflation and all this stuff. Like eventually, it's stretching and stretching and stretching, man. Eventually, it has to snap, because like what he just said, just what Rapture just said, man. Like, what are you gonna get eventually in whatever 20, 30 years or whatever? Like the $1,000 Death Star gonna be this big, man. Right. So, and I mean, I'm exaggerating, but you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a breaking point somewhere. But that's a whole nother conversation. I will never be able to recommend someone spend $1,000 on a Lego set. Yeah. And that's something that is really, because Gene's version, as everybody knows, is a land member, and something that gets brought up a lot with land members is like the whole free set thing. But, I think it's important to understand also that at least a lot of them are at least honest about the situation and try and steer us to good advice on like, hey, you should probably wait for this to be on clearance, or I don't recommend, like Gene just said, I will never be able to recommend someone spend $1,000 on a Lego set. And I'm sure maybe she might review the set, but at least, again, she's honest about it. But it's not like I don't think a lot of the land members still don't spend as money, on a lot of sets. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I have some harsh opinions about land, but I think the land members, are individuals amongst themselves in the land program that shouldn't be painted in one broad, paintbrush stroke. So I don't know. I just appreciate, it made me think of that when she just made that comment there. Hobby says, so I see that 2 of the Full House cast members kind of live Live Lego. I'm assuming you mean Love Lego. John Stamos and the one that played Stephanie Random Fact. Dude, there's a lot of people.
I saw the John Stamos thing recently.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities and athletes and then whatnot. We got Jesse's Brick Galaxy out there. What's going on, my friend? Good morning to you. No, don't take that the wrong way, Mayo. Yeah, we're moving past that comment. Let's see here. Billon has a population of like 27. Yeah, about that. What's it? I got that red baby space gift with purchase a few days ago. Ordered Soundwave. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a few things. And look, it came down to 3 things: Soundwave, the UCS ATST, and then the Arkham Asylum. And I gotta go with the Arkham Asylum, man, just because I really want to put it in the city. I mean, and look, if it was a dollhouse style one, I'd be like, nah, but they did a good job on that. That looks really good. I think it's 250 or is it 300? That's probably 300. If somebody says 350, I'm going to slap myself.
Ooh, let's do that. Someone say 350.
No. Only if it's true. Only if it's true. And even if it's true,
I want to see that.
I can't smack myself too hard. Come on, man. I mean, everybody's like, slap yourself, monkey. Slap yourself. I'll throw down some money. Just hit yourself. Why couldn't we just get the shoe? I like the shoe on its own. And look, this has been brought up before, the shoe thing. Just my opinion. I think that would be a cool collectible thing for Nike to collab with Lego on, is make like real, like, think about it, the detail you could do it if you really put your mind to it. Like, just give us, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 or different shoes to collect or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. And I think that would draw a lot of shoe heads in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I was mentioning that to a few of my shoe head friends that collect and flip shoes and stuff like that. And they were like, yeah, man, I'd definitely, if it looked good enough, I'd want them on my shelf.
You're right.
But yeah, good comment. I agree. Justin's out there. What's going on?
What up, Justin?
Good morning to you. Shy came out of lurk mode because he heard In and Out slander. Yeah, about that. East, watch out. Oh, really? Because the hub. Yeah, we'll see about that. It has to be drive-through, no Shake Shack. Yes, no Shake Shack either. I would not consider that fast food. Camel City Brick House out there. Good morning to you.
What up?
How you doing? Wild Hive, Arby's, and Taco Bell, and Sonic. Get out. I can't get out. It's my what do you got something against? What do you got something against any of them 3? I'll fight you. Don't get me started. Let's see here. Arby's and Taco Bell forever. Dude, Taco Bell. I can't explain the symbiotic relationship I have with Taco Bell, man. I mean, since I was a little kid. Man. I remember when burritos were like 59 cents.
Oh, yeah. That was the day.
Dude, you kidding me right now? But yeah, whatever. Taco Bell has the best breakfast of them. Okay, well, look. I ain't saying that.
No,
I ain't saying that.
I just ate Whataburger breakfast. It's better than Taco Bell. Better.
Yeah, don't pull me into that, man. Because even McDonald's has way better breakfast.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
You throw me a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I'm down. Man, we're gonna get into a fast food war out here. In Australia, KFC took the best of American KFC and Chick-fil-A and combined them. Even Burger, Hungry Jack's, King in Australia is borrowing menu concepts from our KFC now. I'm also a Domino's guy. All right, well, look. Pizza, that's a different thing, man. We can't get in though. That's too much.
No, that's too much.
Because we'll definitely get in a fight. If we throw fast food and pizza in here, like we're gonna lose friends. Look, when you grew up in Laredo, you don't go to Taco Bell. Well, I mean,
yes, yes.
Yeah, sometimes things are also about convenience. If you like Taco Bell, best Taco Bell I've ever had was in Spain. Fresh ingredients and beer. Dude, can you imagine if you walked into Taco Bell right here? Like, I'm downtown Baltimore. I'd be like, hey, I want a beer and some fresh ingredients with my tacos. They just stare at me. And be like, all right. Yeah. Okay. We have some CMF stuff to go through, everybody.
Yeah.
and we'll keep an eye on the chat for any fights and fast food talks. All right, the collectible minifigure. The collectible minifigure series was first introduced in May of 2010, with the first series released in March of 2010. These individual blind bagged minifigures offered a new way for fans to collect and play with a wide range of unique characters. Each series typically features 16 different minifigures, with many being entirely new concepts not tied to existing LEGO themes. Now, there's another aspect to the talk that will be interesting, I'm sure. And it's been debated over a long period of time. We don't have to really worry about it right now, like from now on, as far as I know. But the whole blind bag concept, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have different opinions about it. I don't like it at all. Like, at all. I don't even like it for adults, let alone for children, especially when you put on the bag 12 to collect. 16 to collect. So you're like implying like to collect them all, you know? And of course, like you look on the package, you're like, oh, I want that one. And you open it up and you're like, oh, I got this one. Like,
got 5 of these.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people that are kind of in know, or if you went to the Lego store, they were really gracious enough to like field them, like pre-field them ahead of time for you. And then so that way you know what you're getting. And then they threw in the boxes. But before we get to the boxes, But for just your average person out there that doesn't know to go to the Lego store, or they're not in the know about like trying to feel them good, or for some people, like I'm a diabetic, so like I got neuropathy. It's not as easy for me to tell feeling the bags like it was for some other people. But even then, so they came up with the boxes, and then you couldn't tell it at all. And now we got the scannable code thing, right? But I feel like even that is more for like if you know.
Right.
You know to download the app, you know to scan it, you know what I mean? But like just again, your average kid that's in there with their mom or dad or whatever, you know what I mean? They don't know about that. And again, I'm sorry. Like I just find it deceptive. That's all. You know what I mean? But that's just me. So it's a debate I've had with many people. You know, obviously, if you want to throw out your comments, your 2 cents, go ahead and do it. But it's nothing I'm going to debate about like this morning. I just wanted to throw out that that's been like a thing, you know. And then look, and Lego's not the only one that does it. Like Funko does it with like their little things sometimes or whatever. There's all kinds of things. And then a lot of people like to compare it also to like if you buy like a pack of cards, you know, you don't necessarily what you're getting. But I feel like the cards is a little bit of a different analogy because you get at least several different cards, you know what I mean? So it's not the same thing and the same amount of money you are spending as like collecting like CMF series and stuff. Another thing that we are going to bring up is the price of CMFs in general. Basically for most of us, like they're sitting at basically about $5 right now.
What were they when they first started? Do you know? Like in 2010, right? Is that what you said? 2010?
Yeah, I think it's 2010. Yeah.
And I'm curious if anybody, because I wasn't doing Lego in 2010, if when they came out, if people were like, "Oh, what is this?" You know, like, were they excited about it? You know, was it like, "Oh, wow, we've never had this before"? Because obviously it was the first time to do it. But were they also upset that they couldn't see them, and then they had to like figure out how to, you know, that probably took a while to for somebody to figure out, oh, you can feel them and feel this and feel that, you know. I'm sure at the very beginning people weren't like, oh yeah, you can just do this.
Right.
Kind of morphed.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody in the chat is able to find out this you know, answer this question faster than I can.
Somebody put $1.99.
Well, because all I'm finding right now is just like what they're worth now.
Right.
Like see,
right.
So that's a totally different story. But I mean, I remember when I came out of my dark ages, I don't remember exactly like the first maybe year or two what they were. But I know they jumped up $1, at least $1 from when I came out of my dark ages.
Okay.
Probably $2, and I just didn't realize the first one. But we all know, we were just discussing this a minute ago about like shrinkflation, inflation, all this stuff. Like, yeah, it's eventually gonna go up.
Right.
And my whole thing is like, you know, I wonder where the line will be for a lot of people, you know, like, whoa, this is just too much for, you know, a CMF. So we'll see. Another thing we're going to discuss is like I said, we're going to look through a lot of different series, a lot of different pictures here in a minute, you know, and see how they've developed throughout the years, different themes and stuff like that. But yeah, if you do have any comments about some of the stuff we were mentioning about the price, things like that, definitely. Or your fast food place, you know, let us know. Let us know. Let's see here. When I go back to the US, I want Doritos Locos Tacos with Baja Blast. Man, dude, I have never liked Mountain Dew. Ugh.
Oh, I haven't either.
Never liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I like a mellow. I used to like Mellow Yellow once in a while.
Oh, wow. Mellow Yellow.
Right?
Haven't heard that in a long time.
I know. It's a good song, too. Gene's version says I might go to a Taco Bell for a beer. You got to serve alcohol to get Gene's version to go to a Taco Bell. And even then, she's like, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see here. Rap says Lego latest marketing, the CMFU series, where they changed charge $10 per fig, and they only come with DIY design torso and a crayon. You know, we're seeing it more and more, and I'm not like praising this. Like, I don't like this, but yeah, we're seeing this more and more where a lot of people they're as consumers, we're upset. You know what I mean? As your customer, it's like, yeah, you're really going out there. Let's see here. Gene's version says I had a guy in my comments with Spider-Verse CMF saying that they were lame and not creative because they're not original. I was like, they're not meant to be original. They're based on a movie. And they are original in the sense because have you seen any Lego minifigures in those? So I would say they're original in that aspect, but they're based off the movie. What do you expect? And if you want ones that are original, they have another line called just regular CMF series that you can go check out. Yeah, people are lame. Let's see here. Rapture says $1.99.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Rapture's got a pretty good sense of humor, so I don't know if
right.
if he's being totally serious or if he's joking around with that comment. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was $1.99. I feel like that would make sense about that time frame when they first came out. You know what I mean? And as they've probably seen, they get bought up pretty quick. They get very popular. So, all right. Let me get some pictures up here real quick. So yeah, speaking of the first series, well, okay, right off the bat, I don't know. I feel like some people got upset with the Native American.
You know, that's the first thing I saw when you put that up there. That's so weird.
I feel like we're just conditioned at this point.
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
Now, I've got Native American blood in me. But I mean, obviously I'm not, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. But the point is, it's a representation of, you know, what a Native American looked like a long time ago. I don't know if some people might say it's like an over representation or a false representation of what maybe they're like now. But are we going to say the same thing about the caveman here?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just, again, a representation of a time period of a person, you know, in that time period of event or whatever. But I don't know, you know, again, I don't remember off the top of my head where that might have went. But I will say I'm digging the zombie. This reminds me of those commercials, you know, back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But you can see, as far as the first series go, I mean, even though they're really cool, they're still pretty basic. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy going on. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, let's check out another series. I just wanted to show the first one where it started. All right, so this was series 24. See, they've gotten so creative though, man, as far as like the unique molds, prints, you know, I mean, adding different
accessories. Yeah.
Well, one of the things they started doing that I really, really like a lot is including animals. Because some of these animals you wouldn't get anywhere else.
Right.
Or maybe you would get this Chihuahua, but it would only be brown, not white. I literally bought a few of this guy here
because of the koala,
just so I can have koalas out in my forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really cool stuff. Like this little kid looks great on in the city, selling newspapers. I know the Knight was pretty popular. And good on Lego. This was another debate, but there was for like a castle set or whatever about talking about women not
being represented.
Like they wouldn't be knights, women knights, whatever. And like, dude, this is Lego.
Yeah, it's a fantasy world, man.
Dude, come on now. Are you gonna try and debate me about dragons? And not only that, man. Like, dude, it's fantasy. It's play.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look at a little girl and be like, you can't be a knight. What? Yeah. Like, dude, I'm like, oh my god, I don't even want to get into it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
So the ogre was also pretty hot. Let's see. Oh, we got plenty of time.
We got plenty of time.
My bad. Oh, because we still got segments and stuff to do.
Yeah.
Gone it.
We got plenty of time, dude.
I'm just saying, man. As a producer of this show, I should really have it together. I can't believe and look, I even wrote it down after news segments. And when I do, just went right into CMF talk. Yeah. It must have been all that talk about fast food, man.
It was.
Got me all wound up and everything. All right, guys, we're gonna switch gears for a second because I'm afraid we might talk too long about CMFs and not have time for the segments. That's usually why I do the segments first because they're actually timed, but they're pretty short. There's not too much, so let's go ahead and we're gonna start with celebrations. Let's get celebrations out of the way because we missed a couple on the last Good Morning Brick World. So,
okay.
Yeah. So all right, celebrations, everybody. Yeah, not too many celebrations. So just if anybody's new around here, we like to do something called celebrations, like you just saw. And if you are celebrating anything and you want us to show it on the show, we will totally do that. It could be, an anniversary, a birthday. You could have got a promotion at work. Maybe you got, to whatever 1,000 or whatever number you wanted to get to on social media. So if you want to do that, just please send it to one of us on Instagram and we will have it shown. All right. The next segment we're going to do is Minifig Mug Monday. So on Mondays, if you want to post on Instagram a picture of any minifig, and it could be holding a mug, there could be a literal mug behind the fig. I know Brick Babe doesn't like it, but I always say you can put your mug on there. Yeah. And then again, post on Instagram with hashtag Minifig Mug Monday. Tag one of us. Generally, Brick Babe is the best one to tag, but you can tag any of us, and we'll make sure she gets it. And this is the. Dude, I really like that jazzy.
I know. I was like vibing to that thing.
I know, right? Dude, I love it. By the way, I saw Iceberg out there. What's up, Iceberg?
What up?
And you're very welcome. Thank you for sharing that, man. That was awesome. Like I was telling everybody, definitely go watch it. Check it out. Go show it some love. Go sub to Iceberg. All right. Our last segment is for Saturday morning builds. Same concept, put it on Instagram. It's just anything to do with a cartoon.
Cartoon build,
like again, we'll get into some of them actually when we talk more about the CMFs here in a minute. But yeah, and do the hashtag Good Morning Builds, and tag one of us in it. We'll make sure LegoLongoria gets it. And yeah, this is the result of that. So I was going to have one this Saturday, but look, you notice Tweety and Spider-Man was up there. So obviously we know Tweety, but like Spider-Man isn't just a comic. Spider-Man was a cartoon as well.
Yep.
So, I want to throw that up there. Don't mind that Sweetie was drinking an alcoholic beverage. The Tweety's of age. Trust me.
He's had a hard week.
Let's see here. What was going on in the chat? Just want to check that before we get back into the CMFs. Mayo says CMFs were $2 in 2010. Mayo.
Yeah.
Oh, unless you were already. It doesn't matter. I think $3 in 2013, then $4 by 2015, $5 now. Just wait till Lego blames $6 CMFs on inflation. I mean,
or tariffs.
Look, here's the thing. And again, I know this isn't a discussion we can really get into, but as a business, I've talked many times about Lego stays within double digits on their profit margins. They release the reports every year. There's a lot of information I wish we can get that they don't share with us. But we know that they profit. This is after all expenses paid, payroll, taxes, everything, so profit billions of dollars. So if there's something that's out of their control, like whatever, inflation, whatever it may be, they're either going to have to adjust or they're going to lose customers. They have to start deciding on really, really how premium is our plastic building blocks. And look, I swear, I don't say this with cynicism. I don't like, because I want Lego to do great. Obviously, we all love Lego. You know what I mean? I don't want them to fail or anything like that. And it's not like they're going to go out of business. Let's not get that.
I don't think they ever will.
But they're going to hurt if they start raising prices on too much. Like again, we were just talking about, like, a lot of people are really starting to bring up a lot of discussions. I know some people have made videos about like a lot of reviews that are being left on lego.com about some of these sets. And, I mean, I always figure how this saying goes about money talks. Is it bullshit walks? Look, we can count that. That's a safe curse word.
Yeah.
It's like saying damn.
Yeah.
Look, it's fine to say like, oh yeah, this sucks. Yeah, I watched Pyramid Fury.
Yeah, but enough people go out and buy it, then they buy it, right?
Yeah, but enough people buy it, they're gonna be like, well, it's okay. So, anyways, moving on. Let's see here. Can we send a pic of a minifig mugging another minifig for minifig? Look,
that would be Mug Monday. Yeah.
I will accept it until BrickBabe says otherwise.
But that's technically a mug.
My gosh, dude, that is great. Look. What if he's holding a mug? What if he's hitting the other minifig with the mug?
Yeah. What if he's mugging him with a mug?
That's so good.
I love it.
I love it. Okay. All right. Back to the CMFs. Yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah. All right. Let's move on. We talked about this series enough. All right. I can't remember what series this is. But this was a good one. This was around the time they did. I remember on the Lego live stream. Was it Lego live stream? I can't remember what it was because I remember this one in particular, the robot one. Like they had a life-size version of it or something. It doesn't matter. But these are good. Something else I want to say with the CMF series that I absolutely adore is when they have animal costumes.
Oh yeah.
I just think it's really cool, or not. It doesn't have to be animal costumes. I'm sorry, just any costumes. that are different. You know what I mean? Like you got your snowman, you got your turkey, your dragon. I really like costumes. I think they're really cool. The popcorn dude was pretty popular. I'm a fan. This was pretty interesting because it had that print, right? For the for the little elf. Yeah. I also
that was a cool series. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. I mean, and the snowman one's great. Like I know I still got a snowman because even though it doesn't make any sense, because I was gonna say if you do like a winter wonderland type thing around the holidays, it'd be great just to have out there. But I never switch up the city. It's just too much work.
I don't either. I have sections. I have like a winter section that just stays there the whole time.
yeah. It's just a lot of work trying to change it all out.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this series. I got a little pony. That was awesome because, you know, when you have horses and, you know, I have a city, so I have like a fenced in area with horses and animals and stuff. So it would make sense that they would have a pony running around. Also got a husky, even though I think we did get a husky or maybe a baby husky. We got a husky, I think, in one of the smaller city sets. But regardless.
Yes.
And look,
I don't remember which one it was, but yes.
The blue eyes.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I have that one.
I tell you, man. Melt my cold black heart. So the rest of these were okay. I really did like the acorn, the nut guy. That's cool.
I like the little chili in the back, little red pepper.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, the pepper. Yeah. Always cool to get another animal costume. The alien, I'm sorry, I just thought it was kind of lame. You know. But if you were into the spaceman stuff, you know, to get a purple torso, there you go. That's awesome. If you collected castle stuff, this guy would come in handy. I don't know. Whatever. Stupid robot. All right. Series 17 now. This one, I think, came out not long after I got out of my dark ages. I think this was the one I noticed. I just wish I would have paid more attention because I think I grabbed a couple, like the corn on the cob guy.
That's a good series, though.
Yeah, I did.
So what is the question mark guy in the bottom? Was it
have you ever seen a movie? It was something Wolf.
Teen Wolf?
No, not Teen Wolf. It was a French movie.
Oh,
it was about these two dudes that were like badass or something. I don't know, but they dressed like that dude.
Okay.
It was set in, I don't know, somebody in the chat's gonna have to help us out. I don't remember what time period it is. Le Pacte de Wolf or something.
Okay.
Oh, got it, man. That's gonna drive me nuts if I don't think about it. But
I
whatever.
Just gave you like it was random, like you didn't know which one you were getting.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that weird that it's already a mystery pack, anyways? Like,
right?
It's a blind bag, but now you got one. You don't even know what this guy is.
Yeah, you don't even. You just know his shape. Looks like he has a chef hat.
I mean,
a cape.
And look,
but other than that,
I know what Lego's argument is. They're like, "Oh, it's the excitement."
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so excited, man. Like, what am I getting? You know. But it's like, yeah, but at the same time, it's like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Like,
because you didn't even know what you were getting. What could you feel for at that point?
I know. But regardless, some good stuff in the air. Like the chef with the pie. Corn on the cob guy. I got him. I got this rocket one down here too. And I believe I got the princess. Cool. There was a couple ones I got out of here.
Is that a Miami Vice one right there?
Yeah, totally. That's totally Miami Vice right there. Yeah. Don't be messing with Miami Vice. This was great because you got it's not a bulldog, right? It's a French terrier. Is that right?
Sure. Yeah. French bulldog.
Yeah, it's a dog. Got the bunny. That's awesome. But the surfboard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. That's hot.
That would have been a cool little. Yeah.
I actually have a pretty decent collection of different surfboards. Most of them are custom, but yeah. So this was a pretty good series.
I like
Series 17 rocks. Yeah. Oh, we already looked at this one. My bad. This was just a little bit closer look at the popcorn guy, just to kind of notice some of the details that they can do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They can do it.
Yeah. I don't know what their standard is for a lot of stuff, but I mean, like, clearly this is not only a new mold, but you also got a print here. So that's pretty awesome. And a nice print, a really nice one. You know, it could be petty, be like, where's it doing one of the legs? But where's the arm prints? I don't know, man. It's like, whatever. Real quick, I just wanted to check on the chat. See how, because I can't see the chat, so I don't know what you guys are saying while I'm showing all this stuff. I see Chef T out there. What's cooking, Chef?
What up, Chef?
How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Jesse Hoarder 66 out there. Good morning.
What up, Hoarder?
Still one of the coolest names out there, Hoarder 66. Time to chainsaw. Gotta go. Play well. Oh, carry on, my wayward son. May there be peace when you are done. Go out there and chainsaw stuff up, Moto. Do it well. I did see this. I forgot to show it. The video CMF series was really good. So much detail. But I don't think it was officially the CMF series, right?
No.
I mean, I know
sold it under the. Yeah.
I know I'm splitting hairs here, but I just want to make sure we're definitely on the same page about stuff. Let's see, Hobby says you just made my brain think. What other toy has lasted as long as Lego Hot Wheels has been consistent, but action figures lines always change scale between series, which makes collecting rather not. Well, yes, and kind of no. Only because the style of action figures have changed. We'll say like Black Series or this, or maybe the dimensions, the height, whatever. But there's always been, I think, consistency of the action series since they came out. Like Transformers is a good example. I mean, I think Transformers has just been nonstop since I was a kid. They just changed from like metal to plastic. Then some of the prices changed, and they get different series. I'm assuming it's similar with video games, I guess, in a way. So while I agree, they're not as strong, you know what I mean, as maybe like Lego or Hot Wheels in the sense of like the stability. Because, dude, I just feel like with Hot Wheels or whatever, like there's always going to be people that will want to buy some cars. Dude, I even look at a lot of them sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I almost want to buy them, man. Like a lot of these. A lot of these die-cast cars and stuff. I'm like, man, dude. And I think to myself, like, wow. How much cheaper would this hobby be? You know what I mean? even space wise, I could put like 100 Hot Wheel cars in a case compared to like maybe 20, minifigs or something. I don't know.
I picked the wrong hobby.
Dude. Well, I used to collect all kinds of different toys and stuff in general, but I was just completely random about it, except for comic books. Mm-hmm. Like I always was consistent buying comic books, but yeah, just like I'd see, like when Tron Legacy came out. Mm-hmm. I remember we were at Walmart and I saw one of the light cycles. I was like, yes, thank you, please. And immediately bought one of those. Every once in a blue moon, I'd see like a Transformer, like I really liked or something. And then I got into like Funko Pops and blah, blah, blah. Mize, what's up? Good morning to you.
What up?
Good to see you. Yes, you are in that series, Roger. You are absolutely correct. Miami Vice. Yep. It was a black pirate. Oh, interesting. Pepe Le Pew. Oh, a black pirate. The mystery figure.
Okay.
Justin says Pepe Le Pew. Oh no, he goes Pepe Le Pew. Is there a difference? Am I being insensitive right now?
No,
probably. I don't know what I am right now. Amy, good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing? Hope you're well. The Rocket Boy is a young Elton John. Get out. Rocket Man. I'm crying over missing little girl on the rocking horse. I got one for you, Christine. I got one. I'll hold on to it for you. I think I have a couple of them actually.
Yeah, I might have one too.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that rocking horse was unique as well.
Yeah,
totally. Okay. Just wanted to get through the chat. It says I didn't collect them all, but I really like the larger die-cast NASCAR cars. Yeah. If I was really into cars, that would definitely be. I definitely would buy a lot of the Lego cars as well. Totally. All right, wait, real quick before we get into it. Hobby says valid toy fact. Hive. Can't believe I forgot about TF and G.I. Joe. Well, I know G.I. Joe. Transformers and G.I. Joe. But still, the consistency was way off. G.I. Joe. Yeah. Again, because I feel like when you want to talk about consistency of the figures themselves, you're definitely in the right lane about that, because Lego, I mean, they come up with new pieces, but Lego's still building blocks, still the same thing. And even like the Hot Wheels cars, like, designs and stuff change, but they're still like little Hot Wheel cars, like same type of thing. So, collectibles are interesting. Collectors are interesting. Mm-hmm. And I feel like with most of us, it's not about, I mean, it can be, but it's not just about like a unique thing to collect. It's us. We like to collect stuff. you know, I've seen this Labubu thing coming about, man.
Dude, my girls are on that Labubu. We got scammed. Did I tell you about that?
Oh yeah, you did. I think you did mention something.
Yeah, my wife thought, like, she just was like, oh, there's some here for like cheaper, and she didn't even look at the website. She bought him, and then like we never got him, and then finally she looked it up, and it was like, oh yeah, that site's fake, and we're like, oh, fuck.
Look, I'm convinced it's some sort of weird psychological virus, man. Because I hate these things.
They're horrible looking,
and even I'm looking at them like, I think I might have to get one. Like, I think I need to get one, man. Like, what kind of Labubu would Hive have, right?
Right.
It's like, man, I don't know, man. I just feel like these things get spread around too easily. You have to fend off some stuff, okay? I mean, no, of course. I was like, no, wait, this is what I was gonna say. Don't come after the boo-boos. Look, I remember a certain video I saw one time. Somebody, I can't remember exactly if they were criticizing or making fun of them. So I don't know what you're talking about. Look, he says, "Oh, like this is." I used to think they were weird. And then my friend sent me one. Yeah, first we it's green. Yeah, I know.
It's like the new Colt, the Labubu Colt.
Like I said, I know someone else too that is also. I'm seeing them. I'm like, God dang it, stay away from me. Because look, all right, I will say this, and this is no joke. Labubu's is like a branch of a different like toy, like a different brand. Okay, they're like, it's like Lego. Lego has Friends and City and blah blah blah. So Labubu is a branch of this toy company. I looked at some of these toys, dude, and I think there is. I'm going to look at the price because it's awesome. They have like these tiny little mechs, like they're little mechs, right? They're not Labubus, they're little mechs, right? And every mech is like a different type or different color and all that. But the thing inside the mech is also different. Different heads, different like people, whatever. Right, the two of them were like skulls, and they're like kind of wacky looking. But I was like, because I appreciate the art of it.
Right.
Look, Labubus for me are just like Ewoks. They're just freaky looking. You know what I mean? Like I just weird. I'm.
It looked demonic a little bit.
It's because look, you see the teeth and everything. They're all smiling. They get that staring at you, man. I feel like if you had sitting one on a dresser, like no matter where you're at in the room, it's like going to be looking at you.
It's just following you.
I feel like stop it, Labubu.
Yeah.
And look, I also will give it up that the name is fun to say.
It's like Fun Hole.
No, it's not like Fun Hole. Labubu, as dumb as it sounds, it's a silly sound, and it's I feel like it's a more fun, like silly, almost innocent kind of thing to say. You know what I mean? Fun Hole is not. Fun Hole is the complete polar opposite of Labubu. Let's see here. I did post a sometimes I feel bad for spending money on Lego, but then I see people spending money on Labubu and it passes. Yeah, that was hilarious. And then you sold your soul to Labubu.
To Labubu.
Look, man. Look, there's all kinds of stuff all of us collect. Well, not everybody. Look, I'd rather collect Labubus than stamps.
What?
Come at me, stamp collectors. I'm just saying. And Ewoks eat your heroes. Exactly. Thank you. Labubu is just a Monchichi that has been through some stuff. Oh.
Do you remember Monchichis? You don't remember those?
No, but I remember those two creatures that used to sing on the commercials for the sub place. They were scary. What was that sub place? God, I know somebody else has got to be knowing what I'm talking about. Quiznos subs. Do you remember the Quiznos? They're from the early 2000s. Yes. Two weird creatures like singing the song. Yes. I remember thinking back in the day, like even back then, I was like, why would you do this? Like,
right.
I remember now, granted, it left an impression, but I'm convinced that was the downfall of Quiznos subs, man. You can't affiliate that. Cobra Commander barely stands. He falls back a lot. Well, yeah. All right, guys. Back to some CMFs. or CMF, whatever. Okay, series 12. This was also a pretty popular one, because of this guy right here, this vampire knight. Is that right? I think it's right. This was another popular one, the mushroom head.
Nothing's coming out if you're showing stuff.
What, really?
Yeah, it's just me and you.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, my bad. Okay. Sorry, guys. Again, production value. Yeah, so this series, this knight guy here.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, he was pretty popular.
The little goat.
The goat. Man, you know what?
Got the new goat. I got him somewhere.
Look, can I just say something real quick? Does anybody believe that they really lost the mold to the goat, and that's why we never got one again after all those years?
Oh, is that what the excuse was? I never knew the excuse.
Yeah, that was the excuse that they
lost the mold.
They lost the mold, or
he got swept under the rug during cleaning or something. How did they lose a mold?
I don't know.
That seems odd.
It does seem odd to me. I mean, because I feel like the new goat is like the same mold as the old goat.
It's just different color.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay, back to it. Where are we at? Yes. So lots of good ones. The goat, the mushroom head, very popular. I had to get a few of those. Mm-hmm. And I don't even use the character, the body. I just wanted the mushroom top. Because I have a lot of mushrooms. Most of them are custom, but I have a lot of mushrooms in my forest. Mm-hmm. And I was like, holy giant mushroom, dude. And I almost regret selling that. The
mushroom house. That's what I was just asking. Did you sell it?
Yeah, I sold that on the black market event that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That's okay. You know, I'm not going to regret about making money. So a lot of these other ones, and something else that the CMF series really started to lean heavily into, as well as other themes of Lego, is the like disabilities,
right.
Certain like prints. You know, you see this person has got an eye patch on. We got a new dog out of this one. That was great. Mm-hmm. This person here, if I'm not mistaken, had like cyborg legs, like mechanical legs.
Yeah.
I forget what you call them.
I don't know if they're called cyborg legs, but that's the closest to it.
Dude, I would totally try and see if somebody could design me something really cool. You know what I mean? That would like open up and like something would come out. I mean, obviously I couldn't have like a blaster. That would be illegal. But all right. So then we started getting into specific CMF themes. Mm-hmm. And this is one of them. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to think if there are any other non-IP ones that were specific, not Pacific, specific.
Pacific.
But I don't know. I can't remember if there was.
I can't remember that. The space one, yeah.
Yeah. But so this was great for a lot of different reasons. And a lot of old school fans just lost their freaking minds when they saw this M-Tron stuff and like this. Mm-hmm. This, whatever this was, I don't know, with the chainsaw. I will say, man, that is one punk rock looking penguin, though. Dude, that penguin looks tough as hell. I'm just saying. I liked all of them in their own way, but I definitely wanted one of him to put in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. This just had a very unique. Can I say, though, they did this, but they still can't give us a Force Ghost. I'm just saying, man. What's going on, Lego? Got another one of those French bulldogs, right?
French bulldog, yeah, that's what I would.
Yeah, totally cyborg dog. That's awesome. Robot dog. That's a good song by MC Chris, if you know who MC Chris is. This alien, I feel like they definitely represented this alien for the most part off of a xenomorph. It just has that feel to it. Blacktron, right? I guess. I don't know. Those old school themes I'm not really sure of. This guy was cool too. You got these little unique mini whatever.
Mini figs.
Mini figs. I love the torso or the body of this guy. Really cool stuff. Something else that the CMF started to do that I thought was really cool was the stands that they are placed on. Like these guys had stars. Like
there was like more space looking, right?
Like constellations. So that was really cool. Then we start getting into. Oh, this was just like a closer look. Actually, hold on. I think I had a more. Never mind. I thought I had a more clear picture, but it doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, there's also a new Space Baby.
New Space Baby.
Yeah, man. Them space heads, they love that stuff. They're like, oh my god, another color. They're like, another color.
Hey, mold, another color.
This was series 20. Now, I remember this one too. Because you get a llama costume.
Llama.
I love a llama. I love llamas. You also get this green brick with this printed 10-year anniversary tile. That's what it was, because this was the anniversary one. The brick one really took off because now I can't remember how many color bricks we have, but we got a lot.
Yeah.
I believe this was supposed to represent maybe a Power Ranger, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. That looks Power Ranger.
Yeah, I feel like that was supposed to represent, or not, maybe not a Power Ranger, but at least I would say either I want to say like a Japanese like character, because my buddy, I can't remember where it's from. It might even be maybe from China. I'm not sure, but like my buddy, he loves all those types of movies, and there's one guy that does look a lot like that. He rides like a big red motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got this cool knight. That's pretty awesome. You got this lady pirate. Cool stuff. Kung Fu guy like that. Peas in a pod. Another great costume. I'm assuming this is like a Lord of the Rings type guy. Right here.
Yeah.
It's giving me Lord of the Rings vibes. I like this printed shirt. That's awesome. Little kid with the piñata, the sombrero. That is awesome. I remember having most of these actually. And is that, I don't know, does that actually say NASA on it? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. That was a good series.
Yeah, all those.
Real quick, just wanted to check on the chat, see what you guys have to say about any of this stuff. Let's see where we at. Pink Wheel says, I army built my mushroom girls. I have around 20. Yeah, I don't have that many. I have definitely a couple, maybe handfuls. One handful, two handfuls. I'm not sure about that. Nope, the mold would be a 500-pound piece of equipment, solid stainless steel. Sounds a suspect. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And again, like, what you like, you just can't recreate it. Like, act like it's like some type of weird fusion. Like,
right.
It's like this CERN center. You know what I mean? Like trying to like smash atoms or something like that. Like, come on, man. Where we at? That sounds like a Toad army from Mario. Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
That mushroom headpiece is great, though. I would love to have like 30 plus just for monks. Dude, I know. That's something a lot of the CMFs as well, is taking the elements or whatever side pieces from them. I don't know if that's the right term, but
side piece.
Yeah, I know, right? Hold on a minute. There we go. Space was hella nostalgic. Throwback. Cyber Penguin. I had to do Cyber Penguin with Daft Punk Penguin. That's a good one too. See, Pink Space Baby. Yeah, I knew someone was going to be saying something about that. The baby. The baby.
The baby.
I got 5 of that lady just for the baby. Wow. You really like that pink baby. It's probably like a Taylor Swift reference or something. I don't know. Let's see here. The guy with the minis has a back head print. Yeah, resembling, like Men in Black. I think that's probably where they probably got that idea from. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's probably not like Men in Black came up with it or anything. But let's see here. Why do I have like no memory of this CMF? You slept on it. Wake up, Jeans. Wake up, Jeans Virgin. I want that P lady and the mariachi dude with the piñata. I think I might have an extra one. If I do, I'll let you know. As far as the P and a pond, I know I at least got one of those because I stacked up on a lot of figs. I also have still a bunch that I have to do for giveaways as well. So maybe you can win it in a giveaway. I also want the llama. Dude, for a long time. Yeah, because it was in the intro. It was the Good Morning Brickworld intros for a long time. I had somebody in the costume, the llama, holding like a whip and like whipping somebody. you know, like in a naughty kind of way.
Right.
Because it's just funny. I like the contrast, the innocence of the lalama with the, you know, whatever. Anyways, let's see here. Good stuff. Whittaky in the house. What's going on, Whittaky? Says good morning, afternoon time, and LegoLongoria and everyone else went out for the first time in a while, so feeling rather fragile today. Well, my friend, I hope that you feel better. I hope getting out, getting some fresh air, moving around, moving about, that helped a little bit. So yeah. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. I want Paradisa from the Gumball Machine. I don't know what everybody's fascination is with that Paradisa and what's the other one? Fabulous. Something like that. Fellow Fabuland. I just, they don't seem like exciting figs, man. But then again, neither was Aunt Beru. But all right. Like, I'm Mexican. I'm taking that whole kid's outfit for my sigfig. You know what's crazy is I think I have 3 different sombreros because I have like, well, LegoLongoria sent me his sigfig and his
I have that black and gray one.
He sent me his with it, but I already have at least 1, maybe 2 of those black ones. I have the one from the kid, and then there was another one.
There's a green one.
I think it's the green one because I know I have 3 of them.
And there's a red one too.
I love them. They're freaking awesome, man. They're great hats. What's up, Dre? How you doing, my friend? CMF always have nice side pieces. I know. I look, even when I'm not trying, I'm still making dirty comments. My mind is always in the gutter. Pink Wheels. Oh boy, here it comes. Listen, Hive. Paradise is peak. Who doesn't want a beautiful bra? Bra. You know, I generally just say stuff that gets a rise out of people. I mean, did you just hear what I said like 10 minutes ago? I think we're gonna have to get a Labubu now. Like, do you understand what my Purian Fury Chan's gonna do to me after I say stuff like that? Like, they're gonna be relentless. Gosh. What does it say? Not much hiding from the world. Beach house with a pool, chef, butter, a boyfriend, and Paradisa forever. Man, you guys really got something going on with that Paradisa stuff, don't you? I will say, actually, this was Fabuland, not Paradise. I think that big, huge mock that was at Brick World, that was really rad, dude. That was a really rad mock. And you know, and look, we tease Brick Babe like every time she brings up Animal Crossing. I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't speak Animal Crossing. But I saw a mock with a bunch of Animal Crossing stuff on it, man. It looked really good. Really? Yeah. I mean, I figured most people know sometimes I just make fun of stuff. Just make fun of it. Like, even if I like stuff, I make fun of it. Anyways, oh my God, dude, don't you look, don't. It's just like,
do it,
dude. Some people send me stuff sometimes just to be funny. You're like, Lego Mike sent me some Ewok comic books, and you know the sad thing is they're actually really good comic books, and the art is excellent, dude. It's like I don't like to enjoy it, but I can't help it. But yeah, I've been sent stuff before that's supposed to be like, oh, here, Hive, let me annoy the crap out of you, and then watch. But look, I will tell you this: if a Labubu, whatever it is, comes across my plate, I will be compelled to get it an outfit. I can't just have it naked. I can't be naked.
Oh, I want to see that.
I'm gonna have to pick out an outfit for it. So I'm just saying. Pickle says I made a Labubu. I don't. Okay. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. This is how I pronounce them. That's how I pronounce them. Labubu. Yeah. Let me see. I better see that Labubu hanging off your work utility bill. Oh my God, dude. Bruh. That's gonna get a lot of.
Can you imagine that?
That's like, I'm generally pretty good at just starting conversations out of nowhere. I don't need a Labubu to help me out with that. I mean, I'm a nerd. All I got to do is bring up comic books. I'm like, man, you heard of Alex Ross? Best painter ever. Anyways, okay, all right. Look, we need to get back on track here. Back on track, you guys and your Labubus. I swear, man, where is this conversation going? All right. We talked about, good stuff. Pinata. That's a good pinata. Then we get into more IP stuff. Now, me personally, it's a bold statement, and I'm not still 100%, but I almost want to say this is probably the best CMF series that came out. I know it's an IP CMF series, but they did such a fantastic job, like turning these characters into minifigs, whether it's the molds, the little side pieces. I mean, dude, look at this. Like, look at the rat with the red eyes. That brain thing that eats your skull, eats your brain. I can't remember what it's called. And brain, something. I can't remember, man. Look, it's hard to come up with stuff on the spot. Look, you got a little doggy back here. This little bird with the marking on its head. That
series did have really good side pieces for sure.
Dude, side pieces forever, man. You get a printed eyeball. I use this for Jesse's Brick Galaxy like all the time. This witch, the hat with the hair piece.
The print on that was good.
This thing right here.
Oh yeah, that's your.
You know what? I want to just say something. I'm just gonna say it.
Did you ever get one?
No, I didn't.
No.
But I'm gonna just say this, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna make some people mad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and be as nice about this as I can. I'm gonna say it as nicely as I can. Adults ruin Lego.
We do.
And look, I want everybody. Look, I need some. Look, this is important, okay? Because I'm not gonna release myself of responsibility. I sell minifigs on whatnot. Well, I haven't in a long time, but I sell minifigs, right? So sometimes, yeah, I go buy a couple, 3-ish of the same one, but I don't go clear out the whole store. Jackass. Like, I don't care if you got a store that you're going to sell them at, or you're going to like, oh, that's how I make a living. Well, you know what? You need to diversify. Man. And look, I know everybody's like, well, hi, boohoo, you didn't get that fig you wanted. I'm not talking about me. I can go make a show about it and rant all night long, dude. Trust me. I'll be just fine. Look, think of the children. That's what you should be thinking about as a kid.
Poor children out there.
So if anybody sees anybody selling more than, I'm just gonna call this more than 5 of the same figs, shame them. Shame them.
Shame.
Just you can tell them I said it. It's fine. They'll come after me. Okay, back to it.
Somebody give Hive that.
I don't even really want it.
You do.
I mean, kind of. I'm not. Look, I don't like the gold though. I'd rather have like a different color.
Yeah,
so.
It would have been better with the silver, right?
I want to say also something about the D&D series that was really cool. Besides everything else that I talked about, and we didn't even get into all these different figs because there's a bunch. But something that I really thought was really cool was with most of them, you can swap out from like a boy or girl face, and I thought that was really clever and awesome of them to do that. So, you know, you can switch it. Yeah. Good stuff. What else? Marvel. Yeah, Marvel. Marvel had a lot of good ones. I personally like the first series better than the second one. Zombie Captain America is my personal favorite. I absolutely adore that fig.
That's the first series, right?
The Throg, which is an actual comic character. That was, dude. You guys know I ran about Lego and stuff, but dude, I praise them too. Big kudos, big W to Lego for making Throg. Are you kidding me right now? Like, such a random character. Also, the little alligator. Dude, if that ain't a cute little alligator, I don't know what is. So, yeah, good stuff. Also, I really like the TVA mug. Good stuff.
Yeah, that printed mug. That's cool.
The only thing, look, here's my one issue with the Marvel CMF stuff is they only did MCU characters. And I just feel like there's so many cool characters you can do in the Marvel universe, not just the MCU. But White Vision, cool fig. I mean, they were all great. Then we got up into this. This was the second series, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't get any of the first series, so the second series I got some of.
Yeah.
I didn't get all of them, though. I don't know why. I don't know. I kind of lost interest in trying to find them, I guess, and I got half of them, I think, but not all of them.
I managed to get all of them. I feel like normally I would complain about this, but I really, really like both Moon Knights. I'm glad they made both. It was good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm a personal my as far as Wolverine goes, I'm more of the brown and tan costume. That's my thing. What else we got? A little bit closer view of the first series. Yeah, just all around good stuff.
The first series seemed better, than that second series for sure.
Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah, whatever. Also, there was 2 different versions of Captain Carter, and the one that came in the set, I think, was much better than this one, though. But still, it was really cool to get 2 different versions of them. Look, there's a little llama one again. Oh, I didn't even realize, man, with the peas on the pod one has the green lipstick. Oh. Are you kidding me, dude?
I didn't realize that either.
That is such a nice little touch. Oh, dude. I feel like if
sometimes Lego hits it out of the
well, and here's the thing. Like, look, if you wanted to
detail into that.
Well, and if I, it wouldn't be for me necessarily, but like if somebody wanted to have green lipstick on their sigfig, and that lined up with whatever this skin tone they already have or whatever. I mean, yeah, dude, that's really awesome. Really awesome. So this is the latest. And yeah, we saw the first one, the first series, and now we're into, the Spider-Verse series. And again, the attention to detail and molds and everything is incredible.
I like this one, man. Really.
Oh, dude. I mean, some of them are like, they're okay. You know what I mean? But most of them, are really, really freaking phenomenal. And then a few of them are just knocked it way out of the park. I mean, everything from like, dude, Cowboy Spider-Man is great, but I really need this horsey. This horsey needs to be with other horsies that I have. All these guys, good stuff. Look, I want 2099 just because of more nostalgic reasons. I had just like so many other comic books. I had the #1 issue of this comic, man. I was like 13 when it came out, and it was amazing because the 2099 version, it just looks so cool. And it was so different, you know what I mean? And it was before it got insane. This little clear piece, good stuff. We got Spider-Gwen, also good stuff. The werewolf guy, very interesting. Dude, I love Peter with the baby carrier thing, and the baby's got the little mask on like that. Good stuff. I would have loved to seen the mech come with her. Because doesn't she have a mech? Isn't that the one with the mech, or am I mistaken? Maybe I'm mistaken. But I would love to see that mech. You guys got to know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's in a different spider. I don't know. I can't remember. Was this first one? Doesn't matter. But yeah. Of course, Punk Rock Spider-Man. Crazy stuff. I can't remember the name of this. Isn't this the one based off the... No, wait. No, that's something different. I can't remember what the name of the spider person is. But also the kitty cat. Yeah. And yeah, also with Punk Rock Spider-Man, you got this unique guitar. Because there's a lot of really different guitars out there. I feel like this spider is just your average spider. I don't think there's anything different going on.
I don't think there's anything different, yeah.
But that butt does look a little different, though. Does anybody think that butt looks a little different?
It changes the butt on the spider.
I feel like that butt's a little bit different.
I know.
Dude, I feel like I know my spider butts. What else we got here? Oh yeah, a couple other different ones. We got Disney. And dude, if you're a Disney fan, these, and this is they did another series as well. But these were great, dude. This fig, I don't know. They did an Ursula before. I'm not sure. I know they've done one after, but Dude, I love this mold. Just so good.
I wish I would have gotten that series. Because you have all the ducks and everything. Like,
right. I feel like I still have the Frozen girls out in the forest, walking around somewhere. I remember I was trying to get Scrooge McDuck for a long time, and then I just gave up because I just always liked Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
But it kind of, again, nostalgia. Probably reminds me of DuckTales.
Oh, DuckTales was the
I know, dude.
bomb,
DuckTales, dude.
I love DuckTales.
I know. It was so good.
I would rush home from school just to watch it. Like,
I know. It's so good. Nightmare Before Christmas, good stuff. Jafar, like all these really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. What else we got? Oh,
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. So Harry Potter's had 2. I think they've had 2, and the second series had some from what was the other movie? Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think that's how it went. Yeah, because some of these I think are from Fantastic Beasts, maybe. I don't remember, but regardless, they had some good ones. I always like the Phoenix. It seems like Harry Potter's always got a lot of printed tiles.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of printed tiles. Yeah, good stuff.
And I feel kind of like, that's even with the CMF series, their minifigs are flooded because they got all the sets, right? And then you get all of the the holiday stuff, with the advent calendars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also when I remember when the series came out, I got a bunch of them. I got Moaning Myrtle. I thought that was great CMF, man. Great fig. So that's going down a little bit of memory lane with some CMFs.
I wish I would have gotten in on those, a long time ago. Obviously, I didn't get into Lego until 2019, so I was
that's
9 years past the beginning.
Well, and that's the thing about a lot of people that are newer into the space. I'm glad I got in when I did, because I just kind of base a lot of stuff off Star Wars, But when I got in, it was right when I got in was when Force Awakens, I think, was coming out in the theaters. So we were getting like the Force Awakens sets, the Rogue One sets. Like I got almost all the Rogue One sets. Now I've sold a bunch of them since then, but the point is, like, I'm just glad I got into it then, when I think that you're getting more bang for your buck as far as the Lego.
Right.
Yeah. But the CMFs, that's a totally different story. I mean, because those are a lot of individual. Look, if you go to a convention, you can find whatever you need. If you
If you want to pay for them,
yeah. Some of them are clearly going to be a lot more than others, but but I am curious. Again, I wonder what the ceiling is going to be. For prices for CMFs. I mean, or maybe when they raise the price too much, maybe to be a 2-pack or something. You get 2 CMFs or something.
What I really would like to see with Lego is, when I first started buying CMFs, I always bought them off the website, right? I didn't know about filling bags, any of that kind of stuff. And I would buy the 6-packs, I'd buy 2 6-packs, and only once that I did that, I got all 12 in those 2 6-packs. I would like to see, like, if you're going to spend the money on buying the 2 6-packs, for them to like actually give you all 12 of them, or all 18, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like, because it can be done, I'm sure they can do it, like they do it for the land members, right? They send them all the 12 in you know what I'm saying? So it can possibly be done. So that's what I would like to see. If you're going to spend the money on the 6-packs or the bulk packs, at least get all of them.
Yeah.
Because after that one time, every other time it was a crapshoot. I mean, one time I got exactly the same box, Well,
what's crazy is when the first Marvel CMF came out, I bought 2 boxes, I want to say from Amazon. I'm pretty sure I got it from Amazon, not even Lego. And they were both like the whole series between the 2 boxes, like no duplicates or anything. I was like, holy cow, I felt so lucky.
Right.
So real quick, I just wanted to go down the comments. It says I skip on Marvel and DC CMFs. I need Storm for a cape. I managed I got at least a couple Storms too. I've got definitely some because like I was trying to buy a bunch, and it was during the time when I was selling a bunch of stuff on Whatnot. So I go and just buy like, I wouldn't even scan them most of the time. I just buy a whole bunch of them and then sell some and then keep some, because a lot of them, the way I always looked at it with a lot of those figs, if I got duplicates, I'd sell some, but then like as long as I have one put up in a display, you know what I mean, and then I can have one I can put out in the city, you know what I mean, like doing whatever. See, Gene's version says we get like no Moon Knight love, so I'm glad we got both of those. And yeah, you know what? Speaking of that, I know we ain't got all the time. It's almost time for the end of the show, but I just want to mention, like, yeah, Moon Knight was a really great concept of a show. I mean, with the whole back and forth thing, the twist, you know what I mean, like alternate personality stuff. Yeah, I feel like they definitely didn't give Moon Knight enough love for sure. And it had a lot of good action, and just the concept of Moon Knight is just amazing. I mean, Moon Knight is like, throughout all the years growing up reading comics, Moon Knight was always known as like the Batman for the Marvel universe in a way, just with a little bit more of a supernatural aspect to it. I still need Storm, the Marvel Series 1 from the Marvel What If series. Yeah, What If, one of my favorite. Oh, it's so funny. It's also what's your favorite MCU show? Yeah, What If I think was my favorite MCU show for sure. I would say maybe the first half of WandaVision, first season of Loki. But whatever. A kid could have had and enjoyed those 2 Moon Knight figs. I have shame on you. I know, shame on me. Green lips, that's fire. It is. They can do green lipstick, but not printed tiles for everything. Pinkwell says, I want Bollywood Spider-Man, Spider-Bite, and Spider-Punk. Yes, good stuff. That would be very awesome. This might beat the D&D CMF series. I agree. This is a good one, man. This is a good series. Cowboy Spider-Man. This is my first real look at these. Our Walmart, something in Lego store, 2-hour drive each. Oh, long drive, yeah. I love Gwen. Got an appropriate hairpiece with the pink blonde. Say ombre. Yeah, it's the anime girl that has the mech spider. Yeah, dude, those are just really great. Like another incredibly great mech that I love so much is the one I gave the pink wheels. Is the one Divas from Overwatch. Yeah, freaking amazing mech. All right, I gotta skim down the chat because we gotta get to the end of the show here. Would you buy a CMS series if it came with a set that makes habitats for each? I don't know. I'd have to see, but that's a good concept.
Yeah,
that's a good concept. No law saying you have to end at 12. Good call. I pulled out like 4 times on Moon Knights. Yeah. That cybernetic Spider-Man is so cool. May have to get a few of those. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's CMFs, everybody. You know, I just kind of wanted to give everybody a little history of it. I wanted us to talk about it, not just of the figures and everything themselves, but stuff that revolves around it, whether the blind bag issue. Because, yeah, I mean, you never know. They might take away that barcode. And because, look, I'm surprised Lego allowed that. I'm really surprised. I think they still make their money off of it because, like I said, just your average kid walking in there. If they say, like, I want to collect them all and not realize maybe something and just, like, buy, like, 6 of them and then get 6 peas in a pod costume or something. But, yeah. And then, of course, the prices and stuff like that. So, good stuff. Good talk. Everybody, we appreciate you very much. Yeah. Before we go, LegoLongoria, you want to promote anything? Shout out to anybody? Anything? Discrepancies you want to talk about?
No, yeah. I'm just gonna finish some stuff here in the city. We're gonna put up some more shelves today. So I'm gonna go to an estate sale, see what I can get into. That's about it.
Rock on.
Not much, man.
All right. As far as me, you know, every Friday at midnight we got Pure Fury. Every Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, we got Good Morning Brick World. I know I say this all the time, but I do have multiple videos that I'm working on right now. I'm just going back and forth between them, and then, like I said, trying to make new intros every week and everything else is it's difficult. But I do have stuff coming, and I got stuff. I know I've been slacking hard. I have a bunch of stuff to send out to everybody. I haven't forgotten you guys, so don't worry. Stuff will be sent out. I just don't have a very big window, and I haven't been taking advantage of the time frame that I get with it. So again, we appreciate all of you very much. Yeah. Subscribers, lurkers, members, everything that you guys do. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and play the outro, the member outro. If you are a member, it's one of the things I do for you guys. I make a new member outro usually every week. It depends on how many different times they get changed. So, but yeah, we will see you guys next week.
See you guys.
Peace out.